welcome to my YouTube channel, Julia McNeil Crafts. So it's a little bit of a haul. I got this from Hachanda. It was a one-day special, so it's all sort of, I did it all in the one purchase. I wouldn't normally get a one-day special that was quite this amount of money. But it was on March the 11th, which also happened to be my wedding anniversary, and so that's how I talked myself into it. It was sort of a will I, won't I, will I, won't I. And then when I was like, oh, do you know what, it's my wedding anniversary, I'm just going to say happy anniversary to myself with it, and so I did. So I have had a little look at this, but I thought I'll open it up properly with you guys, and then we can maybe make a little something together. So there's absolutely loads in this kit that I'm incredibly excited about. So this is a little tag book. We do have sort of extra tag bits. Look, we've got a tag book with the divider things, so we've got that, and then that comes with rings and edge dies. So there's, I'm sure we could do something really fun with that. I'm just going to pop it on the floor beside me while I this I didn't get back in. Look at this, this is an ickle bicky little journal. I do like having journals of different sizes. That feels like a lovely quality paper. That's a watercolour paper. It's not completely smooth, but it's not like hugely textured either. So that'll be fun, working on that, seeing how we get on with that. Okay, then obviously you all know my first love is stamps. I do love my stamps. Look at these. I'm liking the way she does her packaging actually. I'm looking at that going, oh, because I tend to like, when I do my packaging, I tend to have the layout the same as the stamps, but I like the way it's almost like giving a suggestion. Anywho, cloud. Anyone who knows me, I do love a cloud stamp. I will quite often buy collections of stamps purely for the cloud stamp. So we've got a balloon, we've got the cloud stamp, after rain comes sunshine, got a rainbow, another funky cloud there. I'm going to have loads of fun with those clouds. Look at this! This just fills out, yeah, just completely love the sense of quirky. So we've got her, so we've got little Mermaid Girl with a paintbrush, which I love. I love those waves, those are awesome. Those can just look like they'll be incredibly useful. A splatter, always good to have a splatter stamp, and then paint your heart out. And look! Oh my goodness, I do love that hippopotamus. My sister used to collect hippopotamuses. So yeah, I might have to make her a card with that. Look at that, and look at that. Oh darling, go buy a brain. Brilliant. Jump, jump, you don't get the ass you want by sitting on it. And look at her, she is adorable. Love it. This one is like very different to the rest of the style of the set, so I'm not quite sure why it was in it, but yeah, I still like it. It's just it doesn't seem to go with the same set. So we've got birdies, we've got leaves, we've got a big feather, got more funky waves and things going on. Look at like a boat made out of paper. We've got a balloon attached to a fish, because why not, and another balloon with a fish. Some swirls, and another cloud. Can't have enough cloud stamps, absolutely. I love this stamp set. So we've got this here with this cake, and you think, oh yeah, that's pretty cool, but look, it all comes separate. So you can build your cake however you want. I just think that's awesome. We've got an ice cream, we've got some swirly whirlies, we've got happy, a spotty balloon, all the numbers. So much you could do with that. Look, I love the fact that the blowfish has a little glass of a little something. Absolutely adore that. Then we've got this one. So we've got the cutest camper van in the world, a little beach house, another cool lighthouse, an RV. We've got some funky mountains. I love the little washing line. A lot of my drawings I have I like little washing line things. Absolutely adore that. Look at this, wham bam. You just want to go wham bam, thank you ma'am. Let's look at that. Look at the telephone box. Oh my goodness, I love it. So the telephone box comes separate. We've got the light switch, her in her funky car, the wham bam sentiment, and then this girl holding the world thing like that. How gorgeous are they? Oh my goodness, I'm going to have so much fun. If I have time. If I have time. See, this is the crafter in me. It's like, now that this has become my job, it's like I don't get nearly as much time to craft, but I still want to buy. So this is like more tags. I like these. I can see me actually possibly splitting this book up and sharing it with someone for, you know, Dawn and Julia Creates, just saying. Got some funky dies. So these are kind of like mandalas, but they're also just, they're not perfect mandalas. They're very skew-iff and wonky, and I like that. So we've got all of those. Dies, I mean, a lot of people love dies, but they're not my most favourite thing in the world. I can see me using those a lot, and the little leafy things, and those leaves. But, yeah. Cool. Right, then we have stencils. I do love stencils. So we've got this one, which is fabulous. This one, which is like a whole load of almost like globe things. And this one, which I like. And then we have this one, which is, I think that in the background could be very, very cool. This is my ultimate favourite one in the set. I think that rose is fantabulous, and I love it with all the extra elements. And of course, circles! I love circles! So I can tell that one will become a favourite, because you know me and my need for anything circular. So let's open this up, because we have even more goodies in all of this. Even more. So this is art by Marlene, which is gorgeous, and on the old telly box we had the fabulous Julia Watts demonstrate, and I have to say her demonstrations were amazing, and this isn't her normal genre, so she was having so much fun with it, and she absolutely made me just want to buy it. So this is Paper Elements Lime Collection. That just makes me want to go buy the lime and the coconut. Look at that. Oh, I'm going to have so much fun collaging with this. I just want to pop it all out and do some amazing collage journal pages of some description. Oh, look at those dresses. Oh, so, rainbows. Rainbows, rainbows. Sunflower head, because why not? Why wouldn't you have a sunflower head? I like the colour wheels. That is quite cool. And the random cow heads. I'm not quite sure what that's about, but it's very cool. Funky butterflies. I love that. That's like cool journaling thing. Look at that. Also, excellente. Right, so we've got the mint collection. I don't have a song for the mint collection. I only had one for the lime. Look, I just love how, I love Marlene's style. It's just, I like quirky, as you know, and my style's fairly quirky, but not like this. Absolutely gorgeous. And we've got our fabulous mermaids. I love all these whaley things. Oh my goodness. Oh, yep. Yep, I want to have a popping out session. I can see me having a popping out session. I'm making a big folder of bits and bobs and having a little play. I will play with some of them just now, because you know me, I don't like to do just a haul. I like to actually make something. So we will. We'll maybe do one of the tags or something. Right. Then we have collage paper. And this one is... Oh, it doesn't say. It just says collage paper and art by Marlene. But we've got two different collections here, so I presume they're different. But I can't see where it says it, if it's got a particular name. So rather than just spend ages staring at that, we'll just like, so pretty, so pretty. So bright and funky. I love that. That's epic. That's very under the sea-ish. Look fabulous with some of those mermaidy things. So I've got all of this going on. I do love colour. Delicious, gorgeous colours. You just look at it and go, I want to play. You can tell she's made these papers from using her stencils, so she must have got her stencils first, because look, that's one of the stencils there. That's one of the ones there. And then she's done some mark making and turned it into paper. Amazing. Amazing. This one is very up my street. Colours are much more me. Look at, oh. Love it. Love, love, loves. Oh, that's nice too. And like, that's pretty cool. I'm going to have so many happy hours playing with all of this. Look at that. I just love that. It's like colours, scribbles. I would love to do that in a journal myself, but whether I'd have the confidence, maybe we should try that one time. Look at that. That's just a bit of everything thrown in there. Love it. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. That's very geometric. Oh, drippy, drippy. Drippy, drippy, drippy. Ooh, that's cool. I almost want to start fussy cutting some of that out. I could build something with that. Build a little village. Have to play with that. Rice papers. I absolutely adore rice paper. Love rice paper. I've tried to have a look at getting rice paper made for myself, but I've not found anywhere that can do it for me yet. Not in the UK anyway. So it's on the wish list. But a lot of the rice papers are very slightly old-fashioned and oldly worldy and vintage, and they're absolutely beautiful, and I occasionally enjoy doing that style. But as you know, I love layering, I love colour, I love bold, I love quirky. Yeah, so these are far more up my street. Absolutely love these, and look at that, really nice weight. There we go. I'll have to ask our Charmaine if she can print on me. Look at that, I do love a flamingo. And that is just gorgeous. I love the background. I love galaxy backgrounds. Oh, I have so many secrets I have to keep. It's so difficult. That is fabulous. That is just so cool. I love that. It's very drippy and organic and just a bit random. This, I think, is my favourite. I mean, look at that. That is just, oh, love it. I love the fact that there's alphabets in the sky. I mean, why not? Oh, love, love, love. How gorgeous does she look? Oh, little dumpy little thing in her garden. And I love the fact that there's a house in her plant, in her tree. Oh, adore. And then we've got these gorgeous little dotties, which would be perfect for the background. Absolutely love, 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 love. Can you tell I love this collection? Can you tell? Can you tell? Just a little bit, oh. And then we've got this. Love it. Love the quality of this paper. I mean, look. It's also the sort of paper that it smells so good. Look at that. Lovely. Okay, so that's just fun and funky, isn't it? And then we've got the dots on the back. And then we've got like our party fish floating in the air. Because why wouldn't you if you're having a party as a fish? And again, the elements of the stencils coming in there. And then look at that, all the donuts on the back. Okay. Then we have our cute little lady doing a handstand on a flower. All sorts of wonderfulness going on there. And we've got more dotties on the back. And then we have this, which is just so pretty. And look at that. I want to fussy cut a whole load of that as well. So, utter gorgeousness. I have no idea what we're going to make because there's just so many goodies, I don't know where to start. But I feel I want to do something. So I'm just going to pause the camera a moment and then we'll make a quick little something together. So I've actually pulled out my Dina Weekly journal. I know there's some lovely little journals that came in with the collection. But I really want to try this stencil, and it's a slightly bigger stencil. So I just wanted a bigger space to try it on. So I will have a play. Plus I kind of want to be able to just sit down and really enjoy the tag book and things like that. So I think I will do those on a different day, whereas this is just me wanting to dive in and see how things look. Let me grab a different colour for the leaves. There we go. Still it's yellow and not green, but to be honest, the way Marlene, oh wow, look at that. That's just a bit pretty. Right, I'm going to do another one up here. I can see this stencil becoming one that is used a lot. I love everything about it. If there's a strange edit there, I am sorry, the camera just turned off. That's most likely because I've been filming for most of the day. So yeah, the battery's a bit tired. Right, let's get some of these dots. Add some dots. Just going to keep building. I think this is what's so cool about this stencil, is there is so many little elements to it that you don't need to pull out lots and lots of stencils. You'll be able to create so much interest just from the one thing, which I think is fabulous. Right, I want some of these, maybe a bit of the geometrics. Put that in a stronger colour. I think we'll go with Twisted Citron maybe. I'll get a smaller brush in just because It's a bit cleaner, to be honest. I think all my other ones are a bit... Oh, look. I just love all the different patterns that we've got going on in this one stencil, and I think it helps you to be brave. It helps you to think, do you know what, I can have a nice soft pretty rose and geometrics all together and it's going to look fabulous. So I think that's quite good as well. It sort of pushes you out with what you maybe would normally put together. I do have a bit of design envy, I have to say. I'm really liking that stencil. Right. That's fabulous. What I'm also going to do is grab my blending mat. I'm scanning the room for it. I really should tidy up. I think this is me on to my what was it, third video for today, and I should really clean that because I'm going to end up with that on a page, and I'm not going to want that. So let's just find somewhere to plonk that. Right, I'm just going to pop that there and then create a bit of a edge. I'm actually going to go blue, which I know we've not got blue on there, but I've got blue kind of popping through from the page in front, but also there is quite a lot of blue in some of the elements, and you know, the collage elements and things like that. I did bring out some of the collage papers, but I don't know if I want to use them at this point. I think I might just stick with the stencil and the element. We'll see. We can have a little see. So I'm just bringing some of those blues in around the edge. There we go. Let's get a bit down the centre there as well. Can't blend it quite as well, but just so that we've got a bit of uniformity to it. I'm liking that a lot. Now, as I said, I did pull out some of the collage papers, so I don't know how to put some of those in. Actually, the colours that are in this are quite similar, so I might just go for it. Right, so when I was watching our Julia, funny because I'm a Julia, but Julia Watts on the old telly box, I know Marlene had told her that you're better to put the glue on the page, I think. I just want little shards. I don't want loads. I want really tiny little strips of it, like that, and then maybe one up there, because obviously it is a thinner paper, so it is liable to wrinkle. Don't know if I want that one. Let's see, I'm just going to see, audition this a little bit. I think I prefer it down that side. Yeah, I'm going to use it almost as a border. So I'm just going to get some gel medium, and let's get a nice even coverage. Now if we put it on the paper as opposed to on the back of the collage paper, I think we're much more likely to get that down without there any wrinklage issue. So yeah, absolutely no wrinkles. So I know that that was Marlene's suggestion. Let's get that down. Oh yes, I likes. Right, let's get a bit more down. Let's go all the way down the page because I've got a longer strip now. That just there, like so. Gorgeous. I can't wait to get stamping and colouring though. Those stamps are fabulous. Right, I like that. I'm just going to, because I've got gel medium sort of extra bits of it, I don't particularly want the gloss effect that that's going to give. So let me just give my brush a little wipe. And I am just going to pop a little bit of the clear gesso over that just to knock any shine back from any of the edges where the gel medium has gone over. Right, I'm just going to pause for a second and pull out some elements from the little book that I got, which was this one here. So I thought I'd get some of those. So let's pop out some of those and then we'll just arrange a quick page. Yeah, I've pulled out a few little bits and pieces, and I've kind of gone for sort of hot air balloons and things like that. So I've decided I really want some clouds in the sky. Now, normally I would possibly like to stamp these and have some of them fussy cut out ready to go, but in this instance I'm just going to stamp them into my journal, and we'll see how we go from there. As I said, that's not perfect stamp it. There's a couple of reasons for that. I sort of rushed it as one. I'm stamping on an uneven surface because the pages behind are not even, and also when you get a brand new stamp you tend to find that occasionally it just needs to be stamped at least once, just to sort of, sometimes there's a slight film on your stamps, so you can either wipe that off, or by the time you're going on to your second impression you'll be fine. But that's good there. It's just added a little bit of extra detail, which I was fancying because I've got that balloon there and I just kind of wanted it to be a bit more in the sky. Kind of feel like I want another one now because that's going to be covered up. So let me work out roughly. So we have that there, so I maybe want one about there. So sometimes like, you sit there and think, when you look at that right now, that looks a complete mess, but don't forget that you're putting other elements over it, so it'll all be alright in the end. So I think we'll have a bit higher, right there maybe. I likes it a lot. And yeah, I'm just going to build a bit of a scene. So as I said, I've picked out a few of the elements from that book. I think it was the line collection that I pulled it out from. So I'll pop that right there. And I'm just going to build a little scene. I did have some, I have kind of caught some clouds as well, so, or popped out some clouds, so, oops, excuse me, just dropped something on the floor. There's the option to sort of build that a bit further. I've got another little one there as well. I like the stamped and the cut out. As I said, once I've had time to play a bit more, I would probably stamp a whole load of those and fussy cut them out so they're sort of ready to go. Right, I don't quite know where I'm going next. Got these leafy things, and I've got this sea sort of thing. So I'm thinking I can maybe go something like that. Oh, I like that. Let's just do it. Let's not overthink. Let's just go for it. So pop that down. So let's get that down there like so. And then I'll pop another one just a bit lower. Using normal glue. That was the tonic glue that our Dawn bought me very kindly. So I'm going to stick some of this down. So you could use like your gel medium, but I think once I move on to the sort of detailed elements, I can get away with normal glue fine. Oh look, I like it. It's just a pretty little quirky little strange sort of scene, which is just right up my street. Got that, and we've got a little thing that we could put there. Let's see, where's the rest of this? So we've got after the rain. I don't know if that all fits on that. Sorry, we've got the sun coming in the window. I have to go in. Just go and close that so that you can actually see the page. So I like this, but that's looking too cluttered having the full sentiment on it, so we'll just stick with this, and then we can maybe bring the rest of the sentiment down the page. It's quite often a technique that I quite like to do anyway. So we'll get that on. And I love having little elements like this. It's almost like my bit box. It's lots of little bits just ready to play with straight away. Yeah, we'll pop that there. I'm just going to have it quite low, and then I'll chop it in half, and then it means I've got another extra little bit that we can use elsewhere on the page. I might have to sort of cut it so it's a reasonable shape, because that just looks a bit daft at the minute. But if we cut around those berries and cut into it like so, so don't be afraid to chop into what you have. We could maybe have, oh yeah, I quite like that. So I'm going to commit to that. I like that little banner. Again, I'll have to chop that a little bit, but that's okay. And then I'm going to pop that greenery just over it, just there like so. And then, so we've got after rain, so we could put that over here somewhere. After rain. Where should we put it? That stands out more this side. It's just that that looks alright. I'm just wondering whether it sort of looks like it's in the same place as the clouds, but it's fine. I can actually live with that absolutely fine. The whole point of this is to do a nice little, right, and I've got some little things that I could have as little dangles. We could have stars coming down from those clouds. I might continue to layer up here a little bit. Tuck that under there, and possibly have a heart as well. Yeah, why not? Why not? Just pop that under there like so. Add a little heart. There we go. And let's glue these, and of course I will end up turning those into dangles because it's me and I can't not, because I'm obsessed. Right. I like this though. And then should we just have the other hearts randomly floating in the sky too? Don't know. Nope, I don't think I need the hearts. Don't think I need those. Yeah, I think that's probably me actually. So what we'll do is, let's just chop off this bit at the top, neaten that up. Sorry, I've ended up off camera slightly. Sometimes just to get an angle that's comfortable for me. See, now I've ended up with that little bit there, and I just quite like to end up using the scraps. Yeah, I'm just going to stick it there, because why not? Alright, I'm just going to grab my Jane Davenport pen. So let's get some doodleage around the edge. I can already tell from doing this one page that I'm going to have so much fun with this kit. Absolutely cannot wait to sit there and have a sustained play instead of just a quick little thing. I like crafting with you. As much as I enjoy showing you stuff, I do enjoy crafting with you, so that's why even though when I do a little bit of a haul, I like to just make a little something too. Okay, yeah, I like that. I think I'm just going to add some little crisscrosses along some of this paper. I quite like doing that. I think it makes it look part of the page. Yeah, I think that's me. How quick and easy was that? It's amazing when you've got the stuff just there to hand. how quickly you can put something together. I'm going to pop those little bits into my bit box, and yeah, we will see how we go from there. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. If you have enjoyed it here, please do consider liking and subscribing, and I will be back with some more crafty goodness very, very soon. Okay, take care then, and goodbye!